A Lakeway woman is both a flood survivor and former Camp Mystic camper. She returned to Kerr County for the holiday weekend when suddenly her cabin began filling with water. KVUE's Isabella Basco was live near Cassis Elementary School in Terrytown. Isabella?
Quita, these special ribbons are hanging right behind me to honor the victims of last weekend's floods. One of those victims being an 8-year-old student at Cassis Elementary who went to Camp Mystic. As the death toll continues to rise, we talked to one Lakeway woman on her story. For Ashley Smith, her heart is tied to the hill country in many ways. She grew up in Kerrville. She went to Camp Mystic for 8 years and served as a counselor at Heart of the Hills in Hunt for 2. This past 4th of July weekend, she and her friends rented a cabin on the river, which she lovingly calls the Quad.
It wasn't raining. There weren't even like dark clouds in the sky.
Early Friday morning, Smith woke up when her friend knocked on their door. When Smith's husband opened it,
there was like 6 inches of water, like smelly, dark water on the floor.
As water shattered the windows and with Smith's friend trapped in the bedroom, she called 911. She remembers the water rising so fast they could no longer stand.
Once I was in the attic, I gave 911 our names and our address so that they could identify our bodies.
After realizing there was no way out of the attic, the group pushed floating furniture and swam out the window. They eventually spent the next couple of hours on the roof in the rain. She remembers hearing a woman screaming for help.
I remember yelling at her to pray because that was all we had at that point.
Eventually, they got off the roof and were taken to the Methodist church. But looking back, when she closes her eyes, she can see those camp cabins.
And I can see the floodwaters and know how bad it was.
And grieve the deaths of Heart of the Hills director Jane Ragsdale and Camp Mystic's leader Dick Eastland.
I can't imagine what Dick and Jane's last moments were like trying to save their campers.
With knowledge that Camp Mystic will be forever changed, Smith holds faith. The heart, the spirit, and the love will be the same.
There's no other place on earth I would want my little girl to be, where she's loved so much that somebody else would die trying to save her.